So I asked my question on the Ask Shango Rei show.
That sexy god who uses playing cards?
Yes, it is he who revealed this motherfucker was plotting against me.
오하오.
He was right.
테트 이제 어메이징 아인가요?
Now I know just what to do with him.
Oh yes. Shango Rei will read your bloody mail. He's the Sorcerer Supreme. Fuck around if you want to.
Beatrix Biotch here, no time for bullshit. Ladies, you know you want Shango Rei to make that burning question of yours squirt the sweet nectar of truth. Well, now you can. Come over and over to the conclusions you really need in this time when you ask Shango Rei now. I'm looking at the screen, and girl, that bitch is starting to fill up, so get your question in now. Fellas, you got questions too. It's all good. Just send your $25 or more donation to paypal.me/Shango Rei. You can also drop it in my daddy's cash app at $Ray Shango.
This thing is glitchy as fuck tonight, folks, but we gonna get through it. All right. Welcome, my children. Blah. All right. What's going on? I am your host with the motherfucking most, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? Shango Rei, aka Real Deal Ray. Okay. And we're gonna have some fun tonight. We're gonna get into some questions. We're gonna get into some answers. We're going to shoot the shit. You never know what may come about on the show. All right. We're going to first stop in, check out the comments here. People are still getting in. We got a Bobby Bernie. Shout out to you. Long time no see. Just came home from a 3-year. Damn, bro. We'll see what we could do for you there, sir. 1214 Epiphany Place. What's going on, Pip? And then finally we have Gitana Lotus. What's going on? We have Miss Lighty. What's happening? I think I said that right. All right. Shout out to you. Yeah, for sure. We're gonna first, of course, I like to get warmed up a little bit when I get started, and then once I get going, as you all know. Miss Lady. Okay, my bad. That's the Miss Lady then. I stand corrected. Carlito. Oye, Carlito. What's happening, brother? Shout out. Welcome. Welcome. Come on in. Shit. Y'all make yourselves comfortable. We got blunts in the back. We got various alcohols in the back. You know what I'm saying? We got everything to accommodate you. So go ahead and make yourself real comfortable. Shortly, we will be, I'll be doing some cards of the day, first of all. Those are just like psychic hors d'oeuvres. You know what I'm saying? It helps me to get warmed up, get in the zone. There is a particular frame of mind that goes with this. I do take this serious, even though I fuck around a lot and talk a lot of shit. But when it comes to the actual giving someone information in this medium, I take it very serious. Let me put this up here real quick. Just for all of y'all that I know you're beating down the door, right? You want to know how do I get a question answered? Okay, there it is. Boom. There's your answer right there. That little thing scrolling by right there. Yeah. That guy right. Yeah. That's the one. All right. Now, if you do want to be a VIPer by way of doing this right here, and you want to get in line, or it's not even a line, really, VIPers get shot to the top. Let me know in the chat so that way I can check. Is your phone? Yeah, moving out the way, you Scorpios, Sagittarius. Yeah, Sag season is definitely in full effect already. Already. So Let me see here. Gitana says, I'm doing good selling candles. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Do you have a site or something? Let me know. We can put that up in the chat or something. Wise Fox, biker shorts. What's going on? You know, we celebrate all till December. Scorpio here. Hi, what's up? Well, I got like I'm a 7th Scorpion. You know, I'm like a 7th Scorpio. I got my Scorpio on Venus, which is like probably the worst and the best you can have it in. So I got my Scorp tendencies too. I love my Scorps. Shout out to the Scorps, you know. Yeah, sad season. And shout out, I hate to do it like this because like all the archers are under one banner, but I hate to really do it like this, but I gotta bang on you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the December Sages, okay? The Deke Sages. You understand? Yeah. All right. So before we get into some cards of the day and having some real fun here, just so you know, oh, where's my fucking overlay? Hold on. Put this up. Just a second here. Where's the overlay? Here it is. You have about 4 days actually now to claim your 2000. You see that in the corner? This one right here? Yeah. To claim your 2024 psychic forecast. It's a very thorough reading of your 12 months. We go through each of the months of your 2024. You also get the opportunity to throw in 3 additional questions that you want that pertain to your 2024. What's most important to you? Let's explore that. That's what I want to explore. All right. These are very, like I said, very thorough. They're anywhere from like an hour to an hour and a half, depending on how much I get to yapping in it. Because, you know, when I get in the flow, I stop watching time. So they're also broke down into quarters. All right. So the first 3 months, second 3 months, third 3 months, you know, so that way for your reference purposes during the year, you want to check the reading again. You know, it makes it a lot easier than just sifting through this big mass of information. In addition to that, this year, this is a packaged deal year because it's a very limited time. I don't have too much time to be doing these. These take a lot of fucking time. Okay. The years gone by, they would pile up. Okay. Like that's all I would be doing. All right. So this time we're not doing that. We have a lot of other things that are going on. So I just don't have the time for it. But if you get in now, I'll make the damn time for you. Matter of fact, you'll start to get your forecast next week. So there you have it. You know what I'm saying? We're also doing a road open ritual, a special, secret, potent road open ritual. Why just forecast and prophesy and all that shit when we can actually do some things about some of the stuff that we don't like? But not only that, just to enhance your overall 2024 so it's more successful, more profitable, more fulfilling, and all of that. I'm also going to throw a little protection in there too. Yeah, a little protection. All right. So all that is available. That's in, you can go to www.shango-ray.com, or you can go in the description box of this video too. It'll be there as well. Like I said, on the 20th of November, though, we're cutting it. We got to cut it. Okay. It's over with. So whoever claims their shit now, you know what I'm saying? If you want to be a last minute Larry or last minute Lindsay, you don't have much time. All right. Not at all. So if you want to get it, it's there for you. And let's move on. All right. Let's see here. Back to the commentos. See what we got. Yeah. Lies, Piff. You could take it all in. Just take it all in. You know what I'm saying? Just, yeah. All right. Anyways, you have a great night, no matter what you find yourself doing. All right. So this is what we're going to do to start it off. I'm going to start off getting some warm up in. You're going to help me warm up. What we're going to do is what I like to call psychic hors d'oeuvres. These are just a card of the day. It's a 1 card, just kind of a message from spirit. I don't know what's going to come through. Your guess is as good as mine. And we'll just start it off like that. All right. So the way this works, in case you don't know, all you have to do, hey prophetess, put a hand emoji up in the chat. Okay, any kind of hand emoji. I'll pick whoever I see, and then when I'm done with them, I just look at the bottom of the chat. So there will be no scrolling back and all that other stuff. It's just you kind of just gotta like play with the timing, you know. Why? Thank you so much. See, this is such a great, wonderful holiday message. Such a wonderful holiday message. I appreciate it. Boom. Opet and P. I see. Looks like you up first. You're the first one I seen. Ms. Twin. Oh shit. See, this is what I like though. Responsiveness. Hey, Nicholas Davis. Shout out, brother. What's up to the guy, Nicholas Davis? Opet and P. I seen you first. All right. So we're gonna deal with you first. Let's put you up on the wall of fame here. Okay. Opet and P. Opet and P. Opet and P. All right. So what is the message for Opet and P this evening from Spirit? Bernice. All right, Bernice. What is the message for Bernice today? On this fine Jupiter evening. Love you too. All right. Do you biker shorts? I think it kind of loves you too. All right. Bernice, what do I have for Bernice? What's up for Bernice? The message, please. Bernice. I don't know. Hold on a second. This is where I really start getting into when I really take my time. Sometimes in the past I would feel rushed because you got like people watching you and shit, and you're like trying to get through it. But it's about the quality, not how fast, right? Ladies, I'm sure you can attest to that. Anyways. All right. This is what I have for you, Bernice. All right. You got the 9 of clubs, which is my fucking card, to be honest, in the cardology system. Let me simplify what this card means, what the message is. In a sense, I have this weird sense that you already have kind of begun practicing this or really attempting to do this more so. Okay. This is the card of thinking like God. If you were God or goddess, right? And whatever the situation is you got going on, or whatever you want to see come into fruition, right? Because if you're a god or goddess, then you can speak what the hell you want. You can project what you want. Like you can make it happen, or just will it to happen, or allow it to happen, or however you want to say it. This is also a card of seeing past. Thank you. Seeing past your current situation, seeing past current things that are going on right now, and understanding that you're actually looking at the shadow of some like old thoughts. So everything right now that we see is basically a reflection, an older reflection. So this is a card of kind of looking past, like for example, if there's some limitations that you may think you have financially, stuff like that, being able to see through them, past them, to what it is that you really want. You know what I'm saying? Tapping into that, because that exists just as much as anything else. So yeah, I also kind of say this is like kind of tapping into your magic. It's a skill like anything else. It needs to be practiced. Just because you do it one time, let's say, and you have success with it, you still got to keep. There's other situations and other things that will come up, and every time it's always a little bit different. But this thinking like God or goddess thing is like, this is the cat's pajamas right here. This is like the foundation of it all. All right. So that is what I have for you. like I said, I already feel like you're kind of already moving in that direction, but I feel like you're going to have an experience that changes your whole life, that changes you. That's what changes you is an experience. So when you take some information and you apply it and you have an experience with it, now you're changed. Just knowing some shit or hearing some shit, that ain't gonna do nothing. All right. So, excuse me. That's what I have for you. Whoever is next, you can put your hand up. I'm just looking at the bottom of the chat. Charles, I'm not doing any questions just yet. If you would like to ask a question, though, you see that thing scrolling by at the bottom here. You can get a mini read on that question, just a very nominal donation to either paypal.me/Shango Rei or $Ray Shango. I'm probably going to end up doing some free question or two a little bit later. Right now, I'm just giving out cards. Miss Lady, you're the one I seen. I'm going with you, mama. I'm going with you. Thank you. Let's take you off. And let's put you. Oops. Let's put you on. You see that? I don't know why. Like the scrolling part is hard to see, but like those sometimes people see this. Okay. They see the prophetess and she's like, look, you want to ask a question? Just do this. Okay. Yes, thank you though, Charles. I appreciate you. So Miss Lady, we're gonna put you on the wall of fame. And there's that lovely smile of Miss Lady. See, you see her hand? All right. So Miss Lady, what is the card for you? You may want to just like kind of just in your own way open your mind to whatever information needs to come as far as this card. It's just a one card. All right. Miss Lady, Miss Lady, Miss Lady. What's the information? What's the message? What is the message? Just a second. Mm-hmm. Hold on. This is kind of getting interesting here. Okay, off the bat, I feel like you're dealing with a situation, a romantic situation, or a possible romantic situation, and your feelings have changed about that. All right. May even be a long distance relationship, possibly. I don't know, or a longer distance. But I am feeling one hell of a fucking bout of like emotional restlessness. If I was to like slide into your body, I'd feel very emotionally restless right about now. I'm feeling very emotionally restless, possibly agitation here. For some reason, the word jealousy keeps coming up to me, which is it's usually not associated with this particular card, but we break the rules here. We break the rules here. I would also say this too. I also feel like there's some emotions that you need to like express. There's some things you need to express. There's some emotions that are trying to like, I don't know. If you want to say get it off your chest. Why are you laughing? So, yeah, that's what I'm really getting though. I don't know, for whatever reason I keep seeing it. I heard the word jealousy also, and I don't know what the hell that's about. Hopefully it's not you. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it's not you. But yeah, this is the time to pick up like some meditation or just simple breathing exercises. I feel you've been getting vexed a lot lately. You've been kind of tight, aren't you? Yeah, you kind of tight, mama. That's Scorpio energy. Bobby Burner said, not in a relationship. Okay. Well, relationships come in all kinds of forms. So, I mean, Then again, this can also be like what you're right about to get into. So, you know, what you say here, I'm an aspiring metaphysical consultant, faith healer, breath work, facility, miracle worker. Am I heading in the right direction? That is all I need to know. You know what, Bobby Burner? I'm just going to go off your word there, brother, as far as where you're just coming from and stuff. And sometimes I do feel a little bit moved to do some things. I'm going to lace Bobby Burner up. Okay. So I'm just going to do this for Bobby Burner. Spirit's like, go ahead and do this. All right. This is going to be a very simple one, Bobby Burner. Go ahead, Bobby Burner, and just, you know what? I already kind of know the answer to this. Go ahead and just glare into the eye, right? In a relaxed way, almost as if you're looking through it. Okay. And when your vision has gotten somewhat comfortable, go ahead and just take a nice deep breath in. Hold it at the top for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and let that out. Releasing all tension and opening your mind for whatever needs to come through right now. Thank you. All right. I'm going to fuck with you, Bobby Burner. All right. With a name like Bobby Burner, how can I not? Okay. Is Bobby Burner headed in the right spiritual direction? I almost got to say, man, there's almost no wrong direction, because every direction will get you eventually where you need to be, even if it's the wrong direction. You understand? Is Bobby Burner headed in the right spiritual direction? We'll see what comes through. Is Bobby Burner headed in the right spiritual direction? Bobby Burner, are you headed in the right spiritual direction? I can already tell you like this. Whoa. This is crazy. Look, I'm going to show you your cards. All right. Look at this. First of all, let's get this off of here. All right, look. 10 of clubs, 2 of hearts, 10 of spades. Now, this is what I'm going to tell you. I feel like there is some form of, there is a relationship heading your way, or you're heading to it, which is going to, affect you in the right way. Because, you know, the right relationship will bring some things out of you, even the things that you didn't know that was there. All right. Now, usually the 10 of spades is not really a great card to have. It's not a bad card either, though. It's promotion in the spirit as far as I'm seeing it here. One thing they're definitely telling me, though, that you got to get under control or learn how to manage is your mental overwhelm. I think you suffer from some kind of like anxiety or something. So that's going to be one of the major challenges for you to learn how to, you know what, you might, I always found that there's like, for something like this, it's not an enemy, right? We don't want to destroy it, but there's a way to make it work with you. It can serve a purpose for you. But yeah. Right. So just to answer your question, yeah, you're headed in the right direction. It's kind of a trick question because really, honestly, there is no wrong direction. Even if you're going in a wrong direction, it will lead to a right direction. So I would say the fundamental here is just trusting your path, trusting where you're at right now, trusting your spirit, your higher, you know what I'm saying, your inner daemon, your higher self, whatever you want to call it, that you are in the right place at the right time right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I have for you. Oh, you did, Aura. Thank you so much. Aura, we're bumping you straight to the front, girl. You know that. Okay. Okay. Okay, I got you. Here we go. Um, what is thou question? I've been slapped with a rough patch 2 weeks straight. Is there anything I need to know? Okay. I don't exactly know what a rough patch is, but that's fine. Maybe it's better that I don't. So let's just go into it. You already know how, Ari, you know how to get, you know how this goes, right? You know how this goes. Make yourself comfortable. Let's relax, first of all, okay? I'm sorry that you've had to go through this rough patch. Perhaps there's a silver lining here. I'm sure there is. Go ahead and just take a nice deep breath in. Hold it at the top, okay? 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and release that. And as you release it, releasing all tension, opening your mind for whatever needs to fucking come in right now for you, okay? All right. Once again, thank you to Aura, my beautiful Aqua. All right. Heather Van Hooser, what's going on? All right. So I like to just mix it up a little bit there. What is it that Aura needs to know in concerns with the last 2 weeks? What is it that Aura needs to know in concerns with the last 2 weeks? What is it that Aura needs to know in concern with the last 2 weeks? What is it that Aura needs to know in concerns with the last 2 weeks? What is it that Aura needs to know in concerns with the last 2 weeks? What is it that Aura needs to know in the concerns of the last 2 weeks? All right, I'm ready. Let me just cut this real quick too. I feel to cut it. You got to cut it. All right. I'm going to do 5. I'm giving you 5 cards, Miss Aura. Okay. For some, I'm seeing a woman here, and I'm not sure. Is this her? Hold on. Is this her? Let me get a little clarification on this question. Just a moment. Is this her? Okay, you got this right here, first of all. Now, I'm not trying to say, oh, somebody's doing something or whatever, but there's an energy of a woman here that's been, I feel, intrusive. This also may reflect on how you are feeling as well. It seems like this woman feels a little disconnected, a little cold, oftentimes this woman shows up as a troublemaking bitch. Give me a little clarity for some of these, okay? I can tell you this. This is about to be over, okay? It's a little patch, like you said, and that's exactly what it is. It's a patch, all right? I'm tempted to say that this is like the ex of somebody. Really? Well, I'm feeling like there may be connections between you and this woman. Could be through somebody, right? Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to say this has to do, but the clarification card was an Ace of Hearts reversed. To me, that's also like trying to start up something again, right? But didn't happen. Yeah, it didn't happen. All right. So I'm also seeing the effects of some type of irreconcilable difference, which I don't know. Did you get into a fight with your daughter? Because Curvum just did that 5 minutes ago. Wonderful advice, Mr. Davis. Sometimes you got to do that. You just got to curve their ass. You know what I'm saying? Like this is that simple. Anyhow, you're going to get your mojo back, actually. Okay. It's not so much about what to do. Sometimes it's not about doing anything. All right. Sometimes the majority of work is just finding where you are resisting what's going on in your current situation, and first and foremost being able to genuinely actually accept that shit. Once you do that, you're going to find this feeling of peace, kind of like it's a neutrality, actually, because it's just like, I'm not fighting it no more. I'm not pushing against this, or like this shouldn't be happening. And all of a sudden, the frustrations and all that other shit, it's like they evaporate off of you. Now you're in a position to start doing something more proactive. Yeah, well, she assaulted me while she was drunk and I was sober driving her. Oh, Lord. I would say that's an irreconcilable difference, huh? Yeah. From here, it's really about just kind of centering yourself and like, look, whatever happened, happened. I'm not saying it's okay. Definitely not saying it's okay. But I also know like you caps can hold a fucking grudge. Yeah. So the holding the grudge part is not, and it's almost automatic for you. And I get that. I understand that part. I'm just saying, like, a lot of this is just, look, maybe you just stop dealing with her for a while, feed her with a long spoon. It doesn't matter whether she's your child or not. Sometimes, like, I don't know. You have to, I don't want to say protect your peace, but like, yeah, you're going to be coming out of this stuff like really soon. That's all I know. I'm not getting nothing as far as like, well, do this, do that, do that. It's really kind of not, it's beyond a doing, really. It's a perspective shift that's needed, kind of, on top of just like, look, this, and that has happened. All right. Like finding a neutral place. Like, I don't know how much clearer like to like explain that, but that's actually what you need. Because once you do that, the moment you mark my words, it's like right now the reality feels like it's a knot and it's being tied and it's being pulled, right? The knot's real tight. But once you find that neutrality, it's like the knot loosens up. Now you can do something with it. If you kind of persist in the same way that you're going, what happens is it compounds. I don't know if I'm making any sense to you. Sometimes people don't want to hear that shit, you know. That too, protect your space. Yes, having boundaries is a way to protect your space too. So I don't know. Okay. Yeah. There you go. There you go. But also, like, I don't want to sound all like hippy dippy and shit, but like, spending a little some time like actually processing your fucking emotions. I don't know if you're the kind that like has had to be tough a lot in her life and just kind of, you know, smashes them down because we got to keep going type of thing. Sometimes, we can get into those type of habits. Okay. I appreciate you too. Yeah. There's really nothing to do. Like I said, it's just about that and you will see. But one thing I know for sure is you're definitely coming out of this. Like you're already in the process of coming out of it now, to be honest. You really are. It may not feel like it in this moment. And I get that part too. But yeah, This little patch is not it's definitely not going to keep going. It's not a death sentence. It's not like it's not going to be lasting for months. I'll put it that way. I assure you. Okay. So yeah, if anything, right now is about you. It's about you time. Because it's like needed right now, especially with all these things happening. I don't know what else has been going on with you, but yeah. But that is what I have for you. Number one, though, the neutrality. It's a lot easier to say than to do. I totally acknowledge that. Like, it's not so easy sometimes. It's like our mind wants to just stick to the story that causes the irritation or the emotions and shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's the part that like I've had challenges with. Oh, okay. Did I mention I also seen an Ace of Hearts there too on the other side? So I think there's some new coming again. Maybe a renew, but it's some new. Mm-hmm. You know, with me, you're like, no, I gave it a shot. Now I'm back in my cave for another 50 years. No. You got to get back on that horse, yo. No, you don't have to do nothing. You do what you want to do. If you want to be on back on the horse, I mean, sad season. It's just time to be on a horse. Tiana, what's going on, mama? Good to see you here. Your Saggy Venus don't play? Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, it happens that way. But anyhow, thank you so much. You know, I really appreciate you. You know that. If I could just bring you one thing, I'm like, look, you're about to like come out of this shit like anytime. So it's not going to keep going, is what I'm saying. How you doing, Tiana? It's not going to keep going. No, you're not cursed. No, this is not going to like follow you into 2024 and shit. Like I'm sure this is not how you want to start your year. I'm not even going to ask about what happened with dude. Yes. Yeah, sometimes it's just the confirmation and the doubling down also like on this is the time. Just take your time with yourself. Be patient with yourself, you know. We oftentimes undermine how much we might need to be. I don't want to say gentle. That sounds so like vaginal. You know what I mean? But like it's real shit though. There's a time to be kind of like tougher love on yourself, and then there's a time to be just more patient and understanding with yourself. Because a lot of you are like very understanding when it comes to other people, but you don't even give yourselves a fraction of that understanding for yourself, you know. Yeah, okay, sounds good. So we could continue on now with cards of the day. I think in a minute I might just give out another question, a free question. We'll play like guess the card or something, but for now let's do let's do a couple more cards of the day. If you'd like a card of the day, it's just a one card spirit message. Go ahead and put your hand emoji up. Yes, Miss Lady. The free beers, they get it's an hors d'oeuvre for a reason. But yeah, no, for real, I was done. Yes. Tiana, my pleasure. My unadulterated pleasure. All right. Miss Lady, you can't be double dipping now. Look at you. I mean, you can. I'm just not going to choose you because I don't like to double dip too much. Yeah, these are just rare brief messages. That's all. They come and they go. You know what I'm saying? All right. So Mm-hmm. I got to put you guys up on the wall of fame so I remember who I'm talking to. Oh, she got the Care Bears going, huh? Got that Care Bear action. I know somebody was an 80s baby. All right. So for Tiana, what's the message? What is the message in one card? What do we got for Tiana? What do we have for Tiana right now? All right. Jesus Christ. Hold on. You got the same card as Miss Lady. But it's going to mean something different. Yeah. Okay, I'm seeing that this seems like there's some leaks, or you have like some energetic leaks, okay? And this is exactly what I mean. I feel there's a situation or two that you are currently, this is what it feels like to me, all right? This is, I can only tell you what it feels like. I'm investing more. The more I seem to like invest into it, the less I'm getting back. So it's just like a stock or something like that. You know, you keep pumping more and more money into it, and it's like the dividends that come back are getting smaller and smaller, leaving you. It feels like an emotional type of debt, like an emotional, what's the word? Like, yeah, emotionally somewhat depleted. Spirit is saying to me that there's this could even be also like sometimes from the past, things that we never really truly disconnected from are still taking energy. It's kind of like you know how like on your phone you may have downloaded an app and you haven't used it in fucking forever, and finally sometimes your phone may say, hey, you know, you're running like way too many apps, like can we sleep these apps because you don't even use them, but they're using your they're taking your battery power, they're using your processing power. Well, these connections are like a lot of the same way. So anyway, Spirit is saying to call back your energy from some of these situations that you've either that you're dealing with now, or that you've been dealing with, or that have happened before, that you may still feel a way about. And that's kind of how you know if you successfully have done that, because the emotional charge usually will be gone. Now I say usually because sometimes it'll be gone, or it appears to be gone, and then you get around that person and the shit, something else will kind of come up a little bit. So just let you know there's a little bit more work to do. You know, that's happened to me plenty of times. That's why I always say it's real in the field. Like, it's easy to think you done got it solved when you're just like kind of sticking to yourself. But when you start getting around people, you start to see just how much you have or haven't healed, what still needs to be, you know, maybe dealt with, you know. Lazarus. Hey, brother Lazarus. I got to tell you, man, I've been watching this man, Mr. Lazarus Corbo. I hope I'm saying that correct. Um, I believe, yeah. Let me see here. He's an OG on these YouTube streets. Yep, that's him. He's got a lot of great spiritual information. I personally am a fan of the way he disseminates his information. Many of you have seen my St. Lucy spell. I first learned the St. Lucy spell from him. So he's very knowledgeable on a lot of different topics, especially like with the hoodoo. You know what I'm saying? He's really spot on with the hoodoo. I personally like I said, the way he disseminates his information and things of that nature. So shout out to you, sir. I appreciate you. And we'll put you back up here, prophetess. Hey, I appreciate you and all the work. Very thorough with his work. Very thorough. And has a way of just kind of breaking it down where it's like, oh shit, okay. It's like I could tell, like, if we was hanging out and we're smoking weed, it was like, he's the type like you could just listen to, you know. So yeah. Tiana, what'd you say? Let me say, you're absolutely correct every time. Well, thank you. I appreciate you, T. You gotta look after yourself right about now. The veil is still thin. The veil is still thin. Now is the time also, I believe, for even more, like, not I don't want to say more so often, but like you definitely want to keep up on your spiritual hygiene. Okay. There's a lot more things versus like during the summertime. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Word, look. So see, he is psychic. I'm hanging here smoking weed. I smelled it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all trying to get me gone. Got Heather Van Hoosier. She's rolling up now too. I said the magic word apparently. But yeah, definitely. And are your older? What happened to your older videos, sir? Like you had a ton of like hoodoo videos and shit too. I remember way back. I'm talking like 2013, 14 and shit like that. Maybe even before that. Like the early when YouTube was great again. Like yeah. But as it is now, if you go check out his channel, like he has a lot of good shit up on there. Like a lot. For those of you who are really serious about this shit, like yeah. If you're just kind of like a cash, I don't know. Maybe there still would be something for you though. You know what I'm saying? But those who like nerd out with the shit, like myself, yeah. So if you like a card of the day, go ahead and just put that hand emoji up. Yeah, when it was great again. He says, I deleted my channel once for a while. Yeah, because I remember you disappeared. Because I'd seen your videos like just floating around, and then it was like I would notice that they were older, and I'm like, I wonder what happened to this guy, because it was good shit. Then came back for a while, then disappeared. Yeah, okay. Then disappeared for about 7 years. All right. Sometimes you got to do that though. I can't knock you for that. Sometimes you got to do that. Yep, that is his YouTube name. So look up Lazarus Corbeau or Corbio. I hope I'm saying that right because my French is definitely not on point. Artist Mimic, I see you there. Let's put you on the wall of fame. Let's get you up here. Artiste Mimic. What is the message for Artiste Mimic? Let me tap into Artiste Mimic. Artiste Mimic, you a Scorpio? Why do people want to text me when I'm on the air? As if I can do anything about that right now, Artiste Mimic. Artiste Mimic. Artiste Mimic. You also had a lot of Santa Muerte stuff up there too, Mr. Lazarus. I remember that shit. Oh, you remember all that, huh, Miss Lady? That was a long time ago. Yeah. Shout out to her too. You know what I'm saying? A boring Taurus. Nonsense. Not with a name like Artistic Mimic. All right, here you go, Artistic Mimic. What's the card for you? You ready? All right. Give it the breath of life. Hold on a second here. I feel like there's some type of problem here, either in concerns with the man. Okay, this is either having to do with legalities, or I feel like maybe the legalities at a job. Okay, so we're talking about a manager or a boss or something like that. But I feel like this guy is a cold piece of work. If you're not aware of this already, you need to probably play chess in this situation here. If this is a situation that's going to transpire shortly, hold on. All right. Well, that was a long time ago. Shit. Word. Appreciate you. Is this a long time? Is this to happen? I feel like this is happening now. Shit. Goddamn. Yeah. I'm feeling more so this having to do with this could also be affecting your physical. Stress is a killer, you know. But 7 of spades, huh? No, actually, it's this King of Spades. Yep, King of Spades. This is letting me know. This has to do with someone who, like I said, legalities. Now, this could, of course, be the law, or this can also be the legalities within a corporation or company. He is quite the cold-hearted bastard, if you will, in a way. You might even say he has somewhat sociopathic tendencies. Yep, you might say that. Well, but that is what I have for you. You're going to need to be you're going to need to definitely think strategically. You're going to need to I don't know whatever this situation is or if it's about to come. I feel like it's already underway though, to be honest. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Now, the key though is you might not know he's like you might have somehow got on this guy's radar or something, you know. But this guy seems like there's trouble a brewing with this guy. And I could be wrong about, you know, it having to do with something career, job related. Oh, the unhinged neighbor. Oh my God. You definitely want to be careful with that. Yeah, he's coming up again, then if that's him. I don't know what's been going on with you guys, but yeah, he's coming up again. Mr. Unhinged Neighbor. All right. So, you know what we're going to do right now? We're going to have a little fun. We're going to just play Guess the Card. We're going to play Guess the Card because I'm going to give away a free question. I'm going to play Guess the Card. Hold on real quick. Yeah, we're going to play Guess the Card. If you guess which card it is, you win the free question. Okay, it's that simple. Okay. All right, you ready? So I'm just going to shuffle it 3 times, and then right in front of you, I'm going to pull the card. You're going to see that I pull the card. I'm not going to do anything with the card. It's going to be right in your view. And then whoever guesses it will win a free full-blown question. We can do all the theatrics and everything involved. All right, so here we go. So go ahead. Don't all rush at once. Whoever guesses this card, there's 52 cards in the deck. No, the jokers are not. I won't even put the jokers in there, so we'll just say there's 50. Artistic Mimic kicks in with 10 of clubs. We have the 8 of diamonds. We have the 9 of spades. We have the 6 of spades. Tiana, come on now. She just says queen. 7 of clubs. I wish I could say some of y'all were getting close, but I cannot. In a way, you kind of are. 7 of spades. Miss Lady was kind of close. I can't tell you how. Uh-oh. Queen of hearts. Yeah. Absolutely, Mr. Lazarus. There's enough clowns to last. 4 of hearts. Ace of hearts. Y'all are kind of getting close. Oh, stop the press, stop the press, stop the press. Heather Van Hoosier. All right. And there it is. 7 of hearts. Heather Van Hoosier, you and your Leo ass won a free question. That's okay, T. It's all right, T. So you win. So this is your question time. So feel free to ask what it is that you want to ask. What can we explore today? What can we explore today? Good job on that, though. You know what I'm saying? Golf clap for you. Appreciate that. You did that. You came right up in and just swooped. I appreciate that. Yeah. So let me know the question. Thank you, Prophetess. You're always a doll. Prophetess, how you been? I'm tired of hearing this fucking phone buzz. Somebody had commented on one of my videos I did about a mirrored box spell. How long does it take to see results? Dude, how many times? The variables are so much with a question like that. Like, how the fuck should I know in a way? And I'm not trying to be rude. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can happen fast. For me, I find it happens rather fast. You start to see things conform with that particular working rather fast. You know, there's so many variables that affect the timing of something. Khadijah J. Will I find a new job before Christmas? That is a good question. All right, so we have the question here. Heather Van Hoosier won the card pool. What do I say here? Mirror boxes. How many times does the average person spend looking in a mirror? Maybe put something in the mirror world to find them daily. It could be. It depends on what it's for too. I'm thinking she's doing a mirrored box on some type of an enemy or something. My advice is like, just do the shit and find out. Like, you'll find out. Let the process show you what you need to know, you know, because and if you do it 4 different times, you're going to find 4 different results as far as time goes. It's just nothing is ever the same. It's not like clockwork. This is an art and a science. So you got to like bounce between these 2 worlds. Hey, woo woo. Okay, is this relationship my daughter in the one? Okay, so Heather, go ahead. Relax your gaze right here to the eye, as if you're looking through it. And in a relaxed way, just go ahead and take a nice, slow, deep, relaxing breath in. Hold it at the top for the count of 3, 2, and 1. And go ahead and release that. Even with a sigh, if you want to, releasing all tension, opening your mind for whatever messages that need to come through for you. Okay. Huh. So the question is this relationship my daughter in the one? Is this relationship that my daughter is in the one? Is that what we're asking? Okay. Well, for Khadijah J and anyone else, you may notice that there are texts scrolling by. This is how you get a full-blown little mini read or for a question answered. You see that? Goes right to the paypal.me/Shango Rei or $Ray Shango. We just had a little game right now, and Heather Van Hoosier won the card pool. So she guessed the card. And okay. So is this relationship that Heather Van Hoosier's daughter in the one? I even question that. Like, what does that mean, the one? The one for how long? Right? All right. Okay. Thank you, Khadijah. I always liked that name. I always thought that was a sexy name, Khadijah. Probably because from way back, I had a crush on a woman named Khadijah way back when. And then living single didn't help. Well, I wasn't really too much on the Queen Latifah thing, but all right, let me focus. So is this relationship that Heather Van Hoosier's daughter in the one? Only the truth, all facts, no cap. All right, is this relationship that Heather Van Hoosier's daughter finds herself in? Is this the one? All facts, no cap. Is this relationship that Heather Van Hoosier's daughter is in the one for her? At least for now. All facts, no cap. Thank you. Only the truth. Only the truth. Oh, no. I'm going to tell you no. It is not. Hey, Danny Renee, what's going on, mamita? Long time. Every time I see you, you look like you're doing phenomenally well. So I am already going to assume that. Okay. Back to you, Heather Van Hoosier. This is not a good fucking reading for you or for this question. I feel like the guy that she's with is a piece of shit. All right. And I think probably more than likely, you're going to see that this relationship dissolves. It's going to end. All right. These are your cards. 4 of Hearts. 9 of Spades. 8 of Spades reversed on top of that shit. This feels really terrible to me. All right. This is like some energetic blocks as well. Probably having to deal with both of them. All right. This Joker is coming down to a decision. You might want to call that a leap of faith. And finally, look at that. The Jack of Spades. The Jack of Spades. You know what that is? That's the card of the actor. It's also the card of the thief. Okay. So, but I have found this to be a troublemaker every time this card comes up, unless it's coming up in a good way, but in considerations with the rest of the card telling all this story right now, this is not going to go too well. This is not going to go too well. It's not going to go well at all. I don't think it's going to last that much longer. So I hope that she's okay. I don't know exactly what her part in all this stuff is. Sometimes it could just be dysfunction from both sides, not just one, so mask off. Yeah, exactly. Not good. Not good at all. I don't see this thing going too much further, but it might even get a little bit more turbulent, or just, I don't know. It's not going to go good though. That's what I could say. If anything, hopefully she learns a lesson or gets some type of, wisdom out of this situation. But yeah, this guy, I would actually almost be concerned about this guy, to be honest with you. I would. We're all getting our own places now. I'm concerned. Yeah. Khadijah, I'm on Facebook and Instagram. If you want to go send me something there, you could do that. Or you could email me, ask Shango Rei now at gmail.com. You could do that too. I had to be nosy and get a better look, so I had to put you on the Wall of Fame. I know, I'm fucking possessive as fuck. Yeah, that would be about it. That would be. I'm getting those vibes from that Jack of Spades. He may even have a temper. There may have been some things that she hasn't mentioned to you. Confirmed my dream. Okay, good. Well, thank you. I'm glad that I could be of service in some way. Yeah. Sometimes trust me, I have daughters too. Thankfully, one of them is in a really good, situation. Obviously, nothing is ever perfect, right? The other, but I have found it's as being a parent trying to intervene and shit and doing things like there's times where sometimes like, and it's harder with daughters though. To me, it's harder with daughters. Like sometimes you just gotta do that. I mean, that's, I put protection around my kids. I do stuff like that, but they got to make their own lives. They got to live their own lives. They got to make their own decisions. They got to deal with their own mistakes and challenges. Just hopefully they haven't bit off more than they can chew, So there you have it. What time is it now? We've been here for about an hour. Yeah, she's protected her decision. Yes. Okay. So if anybody else would like to get a question while I'm on here, Hey, there he is. Little Young Grab Bag Jr. How could I forget that name? I could never forget that name. What's happening? He has an older brother who's a Sagittarius. He made that known. So yeah. Shout out. Yeah, you just got here. I'm gonna hang out just for a couple more minutes. You know what? If we need if there's anybody else who wants another card of the day, just go ahead and put a little hand emoji up in there. I'll fuck with you. I'll fuck with you. Yeah. Anybody. Don't be shy now. I don't bite. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, I don't bite. Initially, anyways. Beauty and the Soul Oracle. Okay. You know what? I just seen you, and even though you didn't follow instructions, Beauty and the Soul Oracle, because you typed out me and you didn't put a hand emoji, I'm still gonna fuck with you though. Did you know that? I'm still going to fuck with you. So y'all that are putting up hand emojis, stick around. I will come circle back, or as soon as I'm done with her. I mean, you can, but I'm probably not going to choose you, Tiana, because that's double dipping. I want to try and get someone who hasn't gotten a card of the day. Okay, so Beauty and the Soul Oracle. Beauty and the Soul Oracle. I was thinking that was you. I was thinking that's my sis. Okay, I was thinking that was you. Yeah. I love me some Whitney Moses. Don't get it fucked up. Oh, you do, woo woo? Okay. Let me do this one card of the day real fast and I'll be right at you. Thank you for letting me know too, Woo, because I don't know when I would have checked that shit. All right. I appreciate you, Woo. I got you. All right. Here is the card of the day. Okay, Whitney Moses. Whitney fucking Moses. I'm actually going to have Whitney Moses on the Shango Unchained Occult podcast. And also I got to get Lazarus up on here. We're bringing nothing but high quality shit to you folks. Okay. All right. So let's just get this going. Emma Jane Poston. Hey, I'm going to take that X as a kiss. Emma Jane. Is that what I'm saying? Maybe. I don't know. I definitely will, sir. You know how this podcast shit goes. It's great, but it's kind of a pain in the ass too. Like having to, some guests are real easy to get, they're scared, and others, you know what I'm talking about. It's kind of like, that's why it's like, I haven't been doing it as much. It's just kind of one of those things I've been experimenting with. Like, do I like this shit or not? Some people, that's all they do is podcasts. I don't know if that's my spiel, All right. So for Whitney Moses, it's a pleasure, Whitney Moses. You know that, right? It's a pleasure, Whitney Moses. She's my sister from another mister, but don't get it twisted because I would definitely insist her. You know what I'm saying? I would. She fine as fuck. Shout out to Whitney Moses. All right. What is your Oh, this is great. Whitney Moses, Whitney Mother, hallelujah, Hashatabasoto, in the name of Jesus. You are going to reach a whole new level of mastery with your marketing. And you know why? You have this particular influence over your life. Hallelujah. For marketing, you definitely want the Jack of Diamonds on your side. The great Jack of Diamonds is riding with you, okay? This is an influence. This is a specific kind of energy. It also has information with it, okay? This is going to be, the Jack of Diamonds is also your creativity. You already know it's starting to blossom. It's going to blossom even more. This is like a telltale sign there, Whitney. On the way, yes. Hallelujah, brother Lazarus. I see ya. Ha shata basoto here. Some Holy Spirit for you. Yes. This is it. Okay. Now I know there's some things I cannot say publicly. All right. I hope you get that shit started now because I'm telling you, this influence here, this guy right here, he's gonna take you a long. You're gonna know this guy in ways that you've never known before. Okay. This is also an 11. You understand? So think pillars. I'm going through into a whole other dimension through these pillars. Yes. Well, when the spirit comes over you, Heather Van Hoosier, you let it. Ha shatabasoto. I'm ejaculating Holy Spirit all over you. All right. I'm telling you, do you receive it, sister? Sister Moses, do you receive it? Receive it deep inside you. Deep inside you. Let it come all inside you. Deep inside you. That's your life path number. Well, you're about to live up to that life path number. Yeah. Yeah. Spread the veil of your life. Let him slide right in. Let him give you that holy love in your deepest nether regions. Yeah. I channel a Southern Baptist preacher for those of you who don't know. Okay. It's Jimmy Popoff. All right. It's Jimmy Popoff. Yes, he's alive and well. Yeah. You gotta just let that Holy Spirit inside you just come all inside you. Shooting you with holy love. That's what you need. That's what sanctifies you. Is that holy love. All right. Oh, PayPal. My bad. Woo woo. Let's get to you. Did you leave it in the notes, mama? Did you leave it in the notes? Let's see what you got here. Absolutely. Thank you so much. May I say to you, our blessed woo woo, our blessed sister woo woo. I bestow, I best, I bestow you with the title of deaconess as well, because you know every church needs its deaconesses. All right, I got you. Hallelujah. Jimmy Popoff just seemed like, no, you cannot take over this show, Jimmy. No. Yeah. Holy water, ladies. The Lord wants to drink from your cup. The Lord wants to lap up your sin like a dog on a hot day. All right. He can do it. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Oh, he can do it. Okay, woo woo. So the question here is, you just want the general. Okay, not a problem here. So you know how we do this, right? Please make your way to the Shangorian altar where we have the cushion and padding for all the ladies' knees. All right. And once you're there and you found yourself situated comfortably, go ahead and take a nice, deep, refreshing inhale all the way to the top. Hold that for the count of 3, 2, 1. Doesn't just let it out with a side. Feel your body relaxing. And guess what? That makes you receptive for whatever messages you need. Okay. Oh, Nicole, you needs to be blessed too, I see. Yeah. The Lord isn't the Lord. You got to say it with the Lord isn't playing this evening. Okay. Devil better watch out. All right, so give me the general message for woo woo this evening. Give me the general message for woo woo. Give me the general message for woo woo. I need to get Jimmy Popoff off out of here because sometimes I got work to do now. This is serious, you know. He be going way too much, man. He be doing way too much. Yeah. I haven't been letting him channel through me. You know what I'm saying? I've been like, no. I know when you were alive, Jimmy Popoff, they caught you in a hotel with like 5, different prostitutes and stuff. You know what I mean? But we cannot have that here. All right. This is a sanctified show. It's a wholesome show. All right. Jimmy Jimmy says, yeah, it's a wholesome show. HOLE. Some. All right. So hey, woo woo, what is the message for woo woo? General reading for woo woo. Okay. Here we go. And I'm going to cut these a few times also for you. All right. Here we go. Well, I'm going to give you 5 cards. I'm going to give you 5 cards. Woo woo. All right. 2 fours at the end. Okay, I'm pretty sure you probably want to see your cards also. All right, let's get you squared away. Woo woo, by the way, I am waiting for a thumbnail. Okay. You hear me? I am waiting for a thumbnail. All right. It's been how long? You see Wise Fox, you actually followed through and stuff like that. Like, I'm gonna need that from you too. All right. I want to be able to put you on the wall of fame and be like, okay. So this is what I'm seeing for you so far. 9 of clubs reversed. 5 of spades. And don't worry, we're just gonna gloss through these over these. 7 of clubs. Interesting. 4 of diamonds. And finally, the 4 of clubs. First of all, I want to say, I feel like, to be honest, I feel like in a lot of ways you've been in kind of a, maybe you've been fighting it too, but I feel like you've been in a somewhat kind of a pessimistic space a little bit in regards to something. I don't know if it's like job, career related, or if it's relationship. I mean, it could be a combination, but what's really coming through to me is the feeling of pessimism, right? Pessimism is kind of next door neighbors with hopelessness in a way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you out here like that, like all just like super hopeless, but it could be a very quiet type of belief system or paradigm that you hold it on to, that for whatever reason is kind of like making you feel like more pessimistic, like, man, that shit ain't gonna happen, even though you're kind of like trying to convince yourself that it is, right? So what I'm also seeing here coming up for you, these can be related, cannot be related. The last two I feel are very related. I'm seeing some travel for work. I'm seeing some travel for work or a new job, a change of jobs, a change of job location, possibly a change of career, or maybe you've been entertaining a possible changing career also. But I definitely see some change coming in that direction. And also, if you are suffering or have been dealing with some type of physical ailment, all right, I feel like there's a change for that to the positive. Okay, you're going to make some positive headway with that, maybe either minimizing whatever's been going on physically, or it might just disappear. You know what I'm saying? It might just disappear. All right. Now, another thing they're telling me, how much time have you put in? I'm asking this, not them, but how much time have you put into, as far as recently or lately, as far as, hey, CC, as far as, because when you are installing new software into your mind, right, into your subconscious mind, you will find, unless it's because sometimes one like traumatic event can instantly program you like that, right? You put your hand on a hot stove, you don't need to keep doing that over and over, like instantly, you know that, right? But for other things, you may need to, it's going to take repetition. Repetition is definitely a necessary ingredient to that process. So I'm seeing here, like, spirit is saying to me something about like putting in a new, or, and that's why I'm asking you, like, and you don't have to answer, it's kind of just, just kind of me putting the question out there. Like, a lot of times we just go through life, right? It's kind of just like the routine, we go through life. But if we sit and we say, how much time have I devoted today to my new, now the purpose of a belief system, in my opinion, is to know some shit. Okay, belief still kind of indicates doubt. Like, I don't want to believe it, I want to know it. You understand? But you can say that it starts with a belief, especially if it's something new, especially if it's something new about yourself, right? So many of us have programming that seems like it's concrete, you know what I'm saying, as far as well, this is just the type of person I am and stuff. But who really says, like, you can be whoever the fuck you want, you know? But so that's why I'm asking you that, because I see that it is time to devote a legitimate amount of time, I guess you could say, even if you're doing just little bits throughout your day. It doesn't have to be some marathon thing. It can be however you chose, and however you choose to do that. There's not necessarily a right or a wrong way with that. There's what works for you. That's leading up to this. You have the 2 4s here. Okay. So this is the card of what do I want? You often get this card. Correct me if I'm wrong. What do I want and why? Those are the 2 most important ingredients for anything. What do I want and why? And believe me, it's easy to forget about this part because we get so caught up in our day-to-day activities and things of that nature that we forget sometimes we got to check back in with ourselves. You got to check in with yourself. You got to see, am I going in the right direction? Like, do I still really want this? Yes, there's a part where commitment comes into it, right? If I said I'm going to do this for the next year, of course, there's going to be times throughout this year where I don't fucking feel like it, you know? But all that to the side, though, you know, really tapping into what is the cat's pajamas for you right now in your life. Okay. This can also apply to your finances, how you're getting your finances, how you're generating your finances, how you're creating your finances. And I do see that this is the direct route to a peace of mind that I feel in some ways you've been missing. This to me, once again, is like, I'll say it's peace of mind when it's upright. You know, when it's not upright, I think the imagery I get is of a wobbly table. All right. So I know that you're a woman. A lot of women change their mind all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not being sexist, just keeping it real because it's true. Y'all do. You know, versus us men's is we have a habit of just kind of getting tunnel vision, although we change our minds too, but still, like women, it's a whole different thing. So just getting some resolution will bring a lot more mental clarity and peace of mind for you. Because I do feel like there's been some mental stress as well. That pessimistic shit has a physiological effect on your body as well. I'm pretty sure you're aware of that. But yeah, your mind is what tells your body to make certain hormones, certain things like that. So, but yeah, I would say the takeaway here is definitely it's time to maybe even have like a little routine that you create that is just about reprogramming or programming in, putting in what you want in. Okay. Making time for that repetition in a more conscious way, like on purpose. Like, this is what this 5 minutes is for. I'm going to like put it there, you know? Hey, I am so thankful that you're here. Woo-woo. Okay. But is any of this resonating with you? And the other part I would say is definitely it's time to do a checkup again from the neck up and start up from the heart up as far as what do I want and why. I feel like this is really important. A lot of times we got to like really check in with ourselves. Sometimes we're doing a lot of outdated shit and you'll be amazed because you'll ask yourself, why the fuck am I doing this? What is the point of this? You know? So that's what I have for you. But thank you. I appreciate you. Okie dokie. Artichoke. You know what I'm talking about, don't you, Heather? Yes, you do. You know what I mean. Yeah, so it's easy to just get caught in the humdrum. Okay. And she has confirmed, ladies and gentlemen, hallelujah, by the power of the Holy Spirit. All right. Yeah, another way we will. I definitely feel like this is a definitely prominent like crossroad time for you. That's it. Crossroad. Which way am I gonna go? What am I gonna do now? You know, that's what I got. I'll tell you what, folks, we will do like one or two more. Um, we'll do a card of the day here. You just throw your little hand emoji up, and I will. Thank you, Kamira. And I will choose you. I'm gonna go to the bottom of the deck. I mean, the bottom of the chat, and then we'll just go from there. Pick a card of the day. If you want to still get your Hashata Basotos up in there you go. $25 to paypal.me/Shango Rei or $Ray Shango. All right. Camaro Davis, you're like one of the fastest typers I've ever seen. CC Ryder, thank you. I needed to see that 777. That's right on point. That's right on point. We're still in the death current here, folks. All right. La Santísima Muerte is still making it known. You know what I'm saying? As well as Saint Cyprian. To me, that's his number also. His number is 7 also. So, all right. Okay, I get it, y'all. Shit. Don't spam my goddamn chat. I get it. I just see this shit keep going. I just keep seeing little fucking chocolate hands and shit. I get it. All right, Kamir Davis, what's the card for you? What's the card for you? What's the card for you? All right. What is the card for you? I'm not too happy to announce this, but hold on real fast. Just a second, because I keep seeing my phone go off and it's kind of irritating me. I'm stopping the show just to let you know I'm fucking live, okay? And yeah, you seeing me, huh? All right, I'm live. All right. Jesus. Paciencia, woman. Shit. Oh, back to you. Kamira Davis. Okay. See, you know I got love. I'm gonna fuck with you. All right. Thank you. Just give me a second here. I feel like you got a tower moment coming for you, Kamira Davis. There's some shit afoot. Why do I say that? This is why. And these jokers, in my opinion, to me, they are like cloaked energy. So even if I try some little clarification on here, it's just it's like you're never going to guess where they're coming from. They're never going to like, you might get somewhat of an idea. All right. I'm saying, Heather, shit, like I'm on the air, for fuck's sake. Love you, but damn, shit. Lord. I got a lot of, there's a lot of people pulling their Papa Shanquito. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. But y'all got to wait. Jesus. Like, I can't answer you right now. All right. Any other bit of information I can get with this tower moment? All right. That's what it feels like to me. It's this fucking tower moment. Anything else that I can get from this? Oh, gracious Joker. This is involving also, I don't know if this is, I hope you're taking care of your mental health and all that shit. I'm feeling like mental overwhelm is a situation here. Anxiety. And this, please don't answer this because this is public. All right. I don't know if you're like on medication or something like that, but yeah, I also feel that somehow this may transpire or manifest through somebody in your social circle. They're not cool. Like it's not. I'm not. I'm talking about like just somebody that you. It's like a more of an associate. It's not like family or close friends or anything like that. It's just I'm seeing a group of people. All right. Yeah, she might. Heather, she just might. You never know with this one. Heather says she's about to pull up on you, right? Good luck getting through my security. I got a security guard downstairs. Nah, she probably could though. Shit. Let's see here. What am I doing here? Oh, CC Ryder. Okay, yeah. That's who I'm going with next. You are a certified VIPer. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. All right. What? Been in love with roommates since CC Ryder? We've had this discussion before. I do so much better with complete sentences. I mean, what is that? What are we asking? Because I'm kind of unclear. I will wait for your answer. I asked you about that roommate before, didn't I, woman? And I think you said, "Oh no, we're just friends." No, no, no. I don't think so. The Lord don't like lie. What? I've been dealing with my roommate for 20 years, but we're just friends. Okay, well, what is this situation? Been in love with roommates since 18 years old. What is that? CC Ryder, let's try this. I want you to just take a deep breath. Okay, do I have to move out? That is the question. That is right there. That is very Hey, Lazarus, I appreciate you. Thanks you. I will be in touch with you, brother. I definitely want to have you on my show. All right. So the olive branch or the invitation has been extended here publicly. So we will be putting that together soon, of course, as your schedule permits and mine does too. All right. So do I have to move out? That's a very precise question. I appreciate that. Go ahead, CC Ryder. Go ahead and just glare into the eye. All right. Take a nice deep breath in, calming your mind. Doesn't it feel so good, right? It relaxes you, right? Hold 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and just let that out with a sigh, right? Imagine all the tension in your body just leaving your body as your mind opens up for the information that you need. All right. We can't be together, but we can't leave each other alone. So you've been frolicking, huh? Have you been frolicking, CC? Have you been frolicking? Okay. I'm gonna stick with this. Do you have to move out? Does CC Ryder gotta move out? All facts, no cap, please. We just need the facts here. Okay. All facts, no cap. Wait, what? We can't live together. Why? That's the question. You're asking a bunch of questions here. First, you say, do I got to move out? Then you're saying, why? Why? Because you're fucking attracted to each other. Shit. Which is your question? Let's make it official, 777. All right. What you got? Is that your official question? It's 11:11. Is it? Well, here it's 8:11, but it will be soon. Will be soon, won't it? CC. God damn it, CC. What you got, CC Ryder? What are we talking about? Okay, man. This is your question. You can't change it. I'm sticking with this. We went from do I gotta move out to will I have his baby? So I have my baby. And it means so much to me. There's nothing more precious. Because I'm rooming with CC. Yeah. All right. 2011 here in AZ. You in Arizona, bro? I'm going there shortly. So CC's having my baby. And it means so much to me. She started as a roommate. Let me stop. If there's any doubt in your mind. Yeah, man. Somebody. It's the story of my life, yo. All right, will CC have this baby? I can't say the question without like hearing that fucking song. Yeah. Will CC have his baby? CC have his baby. Is there a reason why CC would be having his baby, huh? Has CC recently been shot? Yeah. I'm actually going to be moving out that way, Lil Young Grab Bay, right after the first of the year. Shortly after the first of the year. I will live both places, here and there. I love it down there. I fucking love it. I love Phoenix. I love the surrounding areas. Like, I love it down there. All right. Back to CC and her. So you're having my baby. Will CC have this man's baby? Will CC have her roommate's baby? Will CC have her roommate's baby? One more time, all facts, no cap. All factors known and unknown. Will CC have her neighbor's baby? You went out to go get some goddamn lemonade in the middle of the night, huh? Didn't you? Did you have a robe on or something, but it was open or something, or what? Yeah. All right. We're about to find out right now. We're going to do 5 cards for you. You know, lately, CC, in many of my questions that I pose, I got to like decipher through, right? They're not so resolute. They're not so loud, right? In this case, your case, I got a fuck yeah. I would prefer all my answers be like this, right? But I think y'all been fucking, okay? Y'all probably been fucking. You're going to start fucking even more, probably, okay? So based on that energy, okay? Based on that energy, I'm seeing like, yeah, you're going to end up getting knocked the fuck up. All right. Now, of course, you do have free will along the way. All right. Look at this. Look at this. Not one black card at all. This right here, you better be careful because, yeah, you might, just because you have his baby don't mean you're going to have a relationship as far as in the way that you want it. You know? We do it a lot. Yeah, well, you've been getting pumped on, you know what I'm saying? Pumped on and dumped in and stuff. Like, yeah, that's what's gonna happen. You may already be that now. We're fine being friends. Okay. It's gonna be one of those things. Well, I'm just saying, yeah. I'm so tempted to say you might already be now. You might already be now. All right. Taking him back. Never mind. Yeah, you might already be now. I think you are now, to be honest. And if not, I give you about 2 to 3 weeks tops before you are. Don't do it, Maple. You're not. You know, if you was and you tested right now because you just got knocked up because you just fucked last night, you ain't gonna show. It's not gonna. It's not yet. Ain't got no test for that yet. It's gonna take a week or two, right? Can I get some medical advice in here from one of these lovely nurses? Yeah, you're going to though. Okay, you're on a one-way course. You're on a one collision course. All right. Are you actually? Would you have the child, or are you gonna like? Oh, that's personal. I don't want to ask you that. And plus, you might need to think about that. I don't know. I don't even want to know. You just got your period. You know how many bitches I done got pregnant, and it's like right after they got pregnant, they had their period, and it was misleading. But then the period like doesn't go as long as it's supposed to. You know, it drip drops. You know, it does some shit like that. You just never know. You know how it is with y'all and y'all bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like you just never know. You never know. But you about to get here. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna tell you what my ex's what my ex's mother told her. Okay, practice holding an aspirin between your knees. Okay, it's spotty. Yeah, it don't even have to always do that though. It could be a full-fledged one. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen it happen like that too. It's thank you. See, Miss Lady, look, even Miss Lady's chiming in. That means nothing. Okay, just because you got your period. His soldiers, his Navy SEALs could already be at work on the target. All right. They've already, they've already spotted the target. They've already infiltrated the target. And matter of fact, the target is the one now. So supposedly we know this now in science. It's the egg that says you this way. Yeah. That's what's happening. All right. That's what's happening. I didn't make it up. Thank you. I mean, it just in my, I'm 72 years old and shit. Just you must if you really want this child, then go ahead. But you're fucking probably already pregnant right now. I'm going against your goddamn period. You hear me, Mabel? All right. I go against that. Yeah. I'm against it. I don't care. Period or no period. I'm saying you pregnant. Period. Huh? I don't know. What's the period? What did you say? Other than the end of a sentence. I'm saying. I don't know. You have a lot to think about. Like me, if you are, yeah, congratulate her now. She's going to show up. Watch. If this is what you want, CC, then I support you. Okay. Regardless, there's no perfect condition to become a gateway for a child into this slave realm. You know what I'm saying? But that's one way of looking at it, right? But you might want to think about it. I don't know. Maybe if like I said, if it's what you want, then I support you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you're definitely gonna get. You already are. I feel like you already are. This shit was way too strong. This shit was way too strong. And I told you too. I said, yeah, I bet you y'all are slapping the ham too, huh? Last night. No, we're just friends. We're just roommates. Ugh. Yeah, right. I can hear the macaroni and cheese from here. Yes, I can. Oh, Oracle Cup is CC Ryder pregnant. Oh, yeah, look. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. All right. It's right there. Special roommates for real. I'm saying shit. Tiana says I had my period for 4 months before finding out that I was 4 months pregnant. Thank you. There is no hard rules when it comes to y'all's bodies. Like this shit is weird. It can there's anomalies. There's all kinds of things. Well, you getting it in, you about to get it out too. Watch. All right. I'm saying, woo, you already know how we do shit. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's happening. It's fucking happening. It's already happened. Like, you need to start picking out some fucking names. I feel like it's gonna be a boy too. Whoop, did I say that? Yeah, I did. It's gonna happen. All right, so we're about to get the hell up out of here, actually. Is there anyone else here? Exactly, and my daughter's 21 years old now. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you just never know. You never know. You never know. All right. So I think I'll do one more card of the day. And if you are interested in getting a pressing question that you've had that you got now, you know what I'm saying? You want that motherfucker answered right now. And you want it answered the right way. Follow these instructions. All right. Heather, I know you're not waving again. You trying to double dip on me? Hey, it's not a problem, artist. I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging with me. You know? Yes, paypal.me/Shango Rei. See all this ticker going down here. This is what you want to follow, folks. If you want to get your question, you want to get shot to the front of the line. You want that red velvet rope. I'm gonna take that red velvet rope and put it to the side and be like, you come to the VIP section. Yes, we have a table for you. All right. Little Young Grab Bag Jr. I'm going to pick Little Young Grab Bag Jr. All right. So what's the card of the day for Little Young Grab Bag Jr.? Grab a big bag, Junior. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get the big bags. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? See, Leos like to double dip, though. You know what I mean, Heather? Leos like to double dip. You keep fucking around, Heather. Look, you're going to end up crossing paths with a Sag wherever you're at, and he's going to shoot you with that arrow in just the right way. And it's Sag season too. All right. I told you about that. All right. So please, thank you. What is the message for Little Young Grab Bag Jr. today, right now? What's the message? What time is it? 8:30 already? It's true. Celestia, I done told her before. Prophetess, I done told her. She's going to get herself a habit. That's what's going to happen. She's going to get herself a habit. I just got this Krusty Krab here, though. Oh, fuck. Krusty Krab, move the fuck out the way. There's a Sag. When the Sag is coming, you gonna want him, okay? You might still have crab patties on the side, but that's fine. You can do all that, you know. The Sag is gonna take up precedence. Watch. It's gonna be like on some. That's what it is. I didn't make it up. All right, grab bag. Junior, your card. Right here, right now. Well, you about to be in some rehab. Shit. Keep fucking around with that. That's all I'm saying. Keep fucking around with that. Just a second here. Grab bag Junior. What is this about? What is this about? All facts, no caps. Thank you. You see what I'm saying, Celeste? I mean, Prophet is like, she wants to be a victim. She does. She wants to be a victim. I don't know what to say to her. Okay. Okay, there's two things with this. Okay. There's two things. Maybe three. All right. You'll probably notice I'm going to start with this one. Okay. I feel like you're dealing with somebody and there's like some secrets going on, bro. There's some secrets. So obviously you wouldn't know about it right now because it's a secret, you know. But I feel like you're dealing with somebody. The secret may be exposed here soon, but you will feel like something is probably, I don't know, off in dealing with this person. I don't know if it's romantic. I don't know if it's like one of your homies, or I don't know who, what, when, where, why, but it's like whatever this piece of information is right now, it's like someone's keeping it hidden. All right. Now, this is the other thing. This is just an off note. I also feel like you might get offered some type of a job or something, but you might just like pass on that. You know what I'm saying? You're also entering a stage right now where this is kind of a time to kind of like shed like what this is a time to shed like what you are no longer, what is no longer serving you, right? So in a way, it's kind of like a spiritual, like I like to say a spiritual initiation, which is just a time where it's kind of like we get certain things get taken away, which is good. We need that. All right. Think of a big block of clay. The sculpture's already in the block of clay. It's about taking away, not adding to, if you understand what I'm saying. Now, I see though that you're probably going to be refusing this shit or fighting it because there's going to be some changes coming your way, bro. There's going to be some changes. Learning how to flow with the changes and not to resist them and not fight them is going to be your strongest point. It's like the weaker you are in that, the stronger you are, because the more flexible, the more you can go with the flow. The more rigid, the more you're going to snap. All right. So this is also referring to, thank you very much. Now they want to chime in. There's also some people that are going to be leaving your circle too. They may be, one of them may be related to this, like I said, this secret or whatever this information is that's being withheld from you. But all in all, it's like people that you really don't need to be around. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a flowing person at all. Well, then, yeah, it might get a little rough for you then, bro. Might get a little rough for you. But you can learn to be. It's all about how you view it, how you frame it, and the perspective that you're looking at it from. That's what really makes the whole difference. And you may have to practice more than somebody else. Maybe somebody else is more kind of go with the flow naturally, to whereas you're like kind of trying to like force your will all the time. Yeah, that's what I have for you though. I feel like there's going to be some people leaving or you're going to be leaving some people out of your circle also, you know. That is what I have. Okay. That is what I have. All right. Well, we're going to wrap this up. We're already at 2 hours. So I wanted just to say to everybody, thank you for tuning in, for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you. You know, each and every one of you, those who came, those who went. I appreciate you. Everyone who's took the time out to allow me to be able to, serve them by answering their questions and stuff. And everyone who just took part today, I appreciate you very, very much. Not a problem. Not a problem, little young grab bag junior. Anyways, we're about to get up out of here. Like I said, thank you so much. And I don't know, might be back tomorrow with something. Maybe not. Might have a little surprise. We'll see. All right. So also make sure you get your 2024 road open ritual. Yeah, there's that, but there's also the psychic forecast because they're going to be gone before you know it. On the 20th, we're closing down the page, and that's just that. So I look forward to serving those who have, and shout out to all those who have already signed up. I appreciate you so much who want to get your 2024 forecast. You want to make sure you get it next week. I can't knock you for that. I appreciate you for that. So thank you again, and we'll see you again tomorrow. All right. Peace.